Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we have another client. Uh, the complaint is that for weeks it's been keying on and off trying to get it started. It wasn't starting at all. Just so that he got stranded, I went and diagnosed, and the solenoid of the starter is the only thing kicking, and then eventually it will start. So we gotta change the starter, and this is a 2500 Nissan NV V8. So we already had the starter, and Nissan decided to put it right underneath the intake manifold. So we gotta rip the intake manifold apart to be able to get to the starter. So let's just start off here by we gotta remove the intake piping, unclick all the wiring, all the harness. Let's see what else. The harness, the hose, a few holes, all these little things here. So it's gonna be a little bit, but let's just start by removing the intake piping and filter, and then go from there. Alright, I'll give you posted right now. So for the intake, is removing this and the sensor, but I don't think I'm gonna go this far. I'm just probably gonna go this far out, just so I have this space there. I just gotta remove it from here. So yeah, let's do that. We gotta remove this pipe for that. We're gonna be removing the PVC valves, piping, this one as well, and then we got some water supply underneath the throttle body. So I might just take the throttle body out of the plastic and leave it hanging. That way I don't have to mess around with the water. So I might just do that. But okay, I'll give you guys posted in a second. Alright guys, so we removed that piping and I already loosened up the the two pipes that goes to the intake and the throttle body. I already loosened it up, so we got that out of the way. So now we just gotta work our way. Sorry about that. We just gotta work our way down by unplugging and releasing all the pipings that are going to be in the way. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted to see what I find. Alright guys, so I already did a few things. We unplugged all the injectors. We took all the bolts out of the manifold there. I don't know if you can see the little holes. You can see those. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, 5 on this side. I took this sensor here out of the bracket just because it was easier, and then I'll hook it from the here, put that aside. Doesn't go anywhere. We got the fuel rail. Let me see where that one is at. Oh, it's over here. I stuck it right underneath here. So it's like one of those quick connects that you put the little plastic in, you push the hose in, and then it will release. We got that, all the hoses. We got all the bolts on this side, and all the fuel injectors. So pretty much at this point, it's already loose. So I want to see if I could take it off with one hand. I don't know if there's nothing else hooked up. Nope. So there we go. So that's what we're working with. That's your starter right there. I gotta love freaking Nissan. I hate them. I don't like Nissan at all. But see, and they're not even smart enough. Like, they put the bolts the other way around. So the bolts are facing this way that hold the starter. Makes no sense. Why didn't you just throw it the block, you know, and you throw it in? I don't get it. I really, the engineers are, they're getting dumber by the day. So you can see the bolts are on the other side. So now it's even harder to get to the bolt on the other side. I mean, obviously there's space and it's doable, but you know, this thing is like I barely can reach. So it's a pain in the neck. These people don't think square about anything. But anyways, so at this point I'm gonna have to loosen up the battery cable just because the positive is over there. And we gotta trace this cable here, which is like a sensor connector back there. So positive off, and then we're gonna hook any all the stuff and put a new one in. So I'll get back to you guys right now. Alright guys, so we got the starters out. I'm about to put the new one in, but first you can see all that mess. And we got some mess over here going on too, so I might hook up my vacuum and clean this up real quick before I put a new starter on, and then yeah, start putting everything back together again. So I'll keep you posted in a second. Alright guys, so we're ready to vacuum. We got this starter back on. So now we just gotta clean up a little bit and put the new the manifold back on. So we'll clean that up, put the new manifold back on, the sensors put back to where it was. That was tight, the two bolts are tight, so everything it's back to normal in that sense. Now we just gotta put the manifold back on and reverse the process of disassemble. So yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted right now once I do a little bit. Alright, hold on tight. Alright guys, so pretty much we got the manifold back on. We got all the bolts, all the injectors clicked back on, the pipes where they're supposed to be, the bracket, the little clips for this harness. You got the breathers back on. You got the sensor tied back down on the clamp. Everything was supposed to be, the fuel rail supply, the little holes in the back. All the injectors click back on. The manifold is tight on this side. The plug for the starter back on. Throttle body back on. So now we're just missing install the pipe, and we should be able to give it a start. So let me finish the little pipe here, and then let's give it a start. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, so everything is back together. We're gonna go for a start. Let me see if I can set up this camera here. Yeah, it's pretty hard to set up the camera. So see what we can do. Alright, so that being done, it starts like a brand new car. a couple of times, and everything is ready to go. So yeah, she's good to go. So if you have a starter or an ignition that it doesn't start when you cycle it, then most likely you have a bad starter. And this is the process on how to do that on the V8 one. So it's pretty straightforward. It will probably time frame, if you have an idea of what you're doing, it will probably be anywhere from 2 to 4 hours depending, you know, your knowledge. But yeah, it took me not too much. It's just a little bit. I was answering phone calls and talking to customers, and yeah, not too bad of a job. But anyways, alright guys, like always, help me help you. Share, like, subscribe, give a thumbs up if you like the video. If the content helps you, thumbs up. And it kind of helps YouTube recognize that I'm doing a decent job, I guess. And hopefully here in the future start making more videos. I'm trying to upload at least 2 or 3 videos a week, and it's time consuming, but I gotta get it done if I want to grow on YouTube and kind of get a name out there. But anyways guys, alright, like always, share, like, subscribe, help me help you, and to the next one.